Okay, what's up, Kaetram players? Today we have another money making method, which is fishing. We're gonna look at high level fishing because high level fishing is an amazing money making method. I think it might be the best money in the game and the most AFK, but I'm not sure, and it all depends on how much you're able to sell the fish for. The skill requirement for this money making method is pretty high because you will need to get a high fishing level to fish high level fish. Basically the best fishing spots are in Duvik, which require completion of the Santa quest, and level 87 fishing for the best fishing spot, and level 70 to level 80 for the worst fishing spots that are a little bit less money per hour. The real money is in this spot, the Duvik fishing spot that has octopus, sharks and manta rays, because these sell for over 100 gold each, even if they're cooked. The gear that we need for fishing is a fishing rod or a fishing cage. In our case, we are going to do fishing for octopus, shark and manta ray, so we will need a fishing rod. We have a ring with an Ocean's Abundance enchant. This enchantment gives a 5% chance to get an extra fish. It doesn't give extra XP, but it gives you extra fish, so that's extra money. Then we have our move speed gear, bunny helmet and swift boots, and a mount. It doesn't matter which mount you use, all the mounts have the same speed, so that we can go faster to the bank. Then we have some random magic gear, and we equip our magic spell so that when we get attacked by an AFK mob, which will happen quite often, we will pretty much one-shot it with magic. Then this money making method starts very close to the Duvik teleport, which is in this area. Here is Mudwitch, and to get here for the first time you have to go through an entrance here and do like a couple of quests to eventually get to this area, and then you go into the snow area, and there's a secret entrance behind the tree here to get to this long path, and then here you have to do a quest to kill Santa, and eventually you can get to this area, the blue area on the map, which is called Duvik. And here is a bank in this building, and if you go outside of the bank, there's also a fountain to replenish your run energy, and there's a beach here. And in this beach, on the left side, are fishing spots that start at level 70, fishing cage spots, and here are the fishing pole spots, the best fishing spots in the game. They require level 87, and they give octopus, sharks and manta rays. Now, when you're fishing, there are multiple ways. There are two ways to get back to the bank: either running or teleporting. And once every 2 to 3 inventories, you can teleport back to the bank, because then your teleport cooldown will have reset. You can teleport by opening the map or pressing M and teleporting to Duvik. Make sure you don't teleport to the wrong place accidentally, because then you'll be stuck there for 5 minutes. Okay, oh, this was a little mock run. We see that we got some manta rays, they're really expensive. We got some sharks and we got some octopus. Let's go to the bank. Boom. and we run and we bank. You can press deposit all or press Z on your keyboard, and then you just go back to the fishing spot. You can replenish run energy at the altar if you want, and then go. Okay, now we're going back to the bank and we're gonna do a little test to see how long it takes to get a couple inventories. Okay, let's go. For fishing, it is a bit harder to get a sense of how much money per hour this is, because yeah, food is hard to get and people kind of need food, but they don't really want to pay a lot of money for it. They haven't realized that, yeah, you know, it's easier to just buy it and spend a bit of money and use that investment to be able to afford high level PVM, because food is primarily used at like the consumed at like the higher tier bosses, like the top 3, like top 4 strongest bosses consume almost all of the food that's being consumed in Kaetram, because they hit really hard and they consume a lot of resources, and also people at that level, they have access to the good food and they need a good food to survive. So yeah. Sometimes when you get unlucky, it can take quite a while to fill up your inventory, or fishing spots can disappear pretty fast. I think on average, like every 2 minutes, you are able to get a full inventory. Or yeah, full. Very often you get like a seaweed. I think you can make like a sushi roll with it or something. It's not super useful, but I just put them in a bank. Maybe they'll get used later. We're pretty fast because of our speed gear. Yeah, our first inventory took like 2 minutes-ish to get. Let's see how long our second inventory is gonna take. The food is worth the most when it's raw, because high level people want to cook it for experience. But it's also not bad to cook it yourself, because yeah, you know, then you get experience yourself. There we got a double proc, 2 mantas at the same time. That double resources enchant is really worth it. It will pay itself back eventually when you get to a lot of fishing. Oh, we still have 58 seconds for TP timer. Now replenish mana, and our stamina bar is full again. That inventory was a bit quicker. Next inventory we'll be able to TP back. Which will make it a bit faster again. In each inventory we get 35 food. And the fishing spots disappear quite quickly. And also my fishing level is high, so I probably get fish a bit faster than if you just turn level 87. So the money per hour will be a little bit less crazy when your level is a bit lower. Okay, now TP to Duvik. Oh, we desynced. No, that's a nice bug. Let's see. Yeah, well. Carols, please fix. Well, it took 5 minutes to get 3 inventories of food, which comes down to let's take the calculator. Five minutes for 3 inventories, which is 35 times 3, which is 105 food. Times 12. So each hour you will get around 1.2k food. The prices of food varies a bit. I think manta rays are really expensive and sharks are a bit cheaper. So yeah, you kind of have to put like an average number on it, and I will just lowball it right now to make the money making method a little bit less less OP. So let's say that on average the food is 120 gold per piece. Then you end up with 150k gold an hour just for some fishing. Depending on how you value your time and how you value items, it can differ a bit. As you see, we're now nicely desynced. This can happen when you enter a door right after teleporting, and the server thinks I'm now inside of the bank, but my client never received the message that he should be in the bank. So now we're just walking there.